Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Tim, and today I'm going to just take you through my hiking backpack. This is just for local hikes. This isn't like a through hiker backpack or anything like that. I don't actually know anyone that does that type of thing, or I would actually join them, but I do a lot of just normal 1-day hikes, 2 days, sometimes 3-day hikes, and I enjoy getting out like that. And there's stuff in here that I have for a reason. I've been hiking for a long time, and I found that the things that I carry daily are things that I've actually used out on the trail. Now, one of my rules is if I don't use something, I don't carry it. I don't like to just carry extra stuff. So in here is my essentials. It's about 20, 25 pounds, but I don't mind that personally because one of the reasons why I hike is for the exercise. And having the extra weight isn't really that big a deal because it helps me build muscle, and one of the reasons why I hike. So I'm going to take you through what's inside my pack, and you can make up your mind what you'd like to put in your pack, but here's what I carry. In the very front here, I keep it really simple. In here, you're going to find these protein, First Form protein sticks. There's a variety of different beef jerkies I like to carry, but I do find that carrying beef jerky on the trail gives me energy. It's a good pick-me-up for a lunch, and I just like having that. The other thing I keep with me are these power bars. I love them as well. They're also protein packed at 16 grams. So my diet is based around proteins. That's what I'm shooting for here. So if I can get that out of beef jerky or one of the protein bars, and that's what I'm going for. And the next thing I carry is my electrolytes. I like to have these liquid IVs and these other hydrations. I feel that keeping your body hydrated and with electrolytes is very important when you're out hiking, and it can make a difference between a good day and a bad day for you. Next thing I have is just a simple eating set. There's not much to it. It's just if I do bring a snack or a meal afterward, and this sometimes I like to bring a barbecue grill, and after we get done with the hikes, we throw some burgers on and things like that. So with that, these are magnetic. So they all stick together. So you got your fork, your knife, and your spoon. It keeps them all nice, neat, and organized inside this package, which also helps you keep everything clean. So this is what I use for that. My next thing in here is my Sawyer. It's just a water filter. I can screw this onto a regular water bottle. If I need to out on a trail, I can find some water out there, screw this onto the bottle after I collect it, and I have fresh water. So I carry a Sawyer inside here just in case I run out of water. The next thing I have is an emergency blanket, but this isn't a normal emergency blanket. You can see it also has cordage with it because it's a very large blanket. It's big enough to make a tent and a small shelter out of. This is more for emergency type purposes, whether you found someone that's injured that needs to get warm, you can put this on them. If a big, huge outbreak of rain and storms come through, everyone can cover up with this. So it's also handy for that as well. So that's something else I take with me. Next thing's in these bigger packs. What I carry with them is a bladder that goes with the Sawyer filter. So I can collect the water with this bladder. I can put the filter on there and have fresh water through that. The next thing we have is a plastic bag that I like carrying these bags with me. There's 2 bags here. There's a larger Ziploc style bag, which you can store like your phone and stuff in if you're going to be doing a river crossing or creek crossing where you know things are going to get wet. So you can take a second and put that stuff inside a bag before you do that, anything that you don't want to get wet. And then the next thing in here I keep is a contractor bag, and it's just a really heavy duty leaf style bag that folds out really big, and it's very thick. So these things are good to have. You can build shelter with them. There's 100 purposes. You can use them as a tarp on the ground. So there's just a lot you can do with these style of bags. Next thing that I carry with me are some gloves. I like to have gloves with me to protect my hands. So these are a necessity. And they're really good for gripping. They have a material that's kind of a cowhide type material that helps me grip onto rocks and different stuff when I'm out hiking. So these are a necessity, and we enjoy carrying these. Next thing would just be the hygiene kit. Now the hygiene kit is just what it sounds like. It has some alcohol wipes in here for sanitation. It has just some wet wipes in here. It has these little body wipes, which are good. These are like towelettes. You can pretty much take a shower with one of these. This is like a quick shower you can take and freshen up and hit all the areas and smell fresh again. And the last thing are these little tablets. The cool thing about these tablets is that inside here, they're just like a pill. They're very small and they come dehydrated. So what you'll do is you'll take your water, you'll put water on them. It doesn't take very much. And now it starts to expand and it makes a wet wipe for you. And what's nice about these is you can use them for a lot of different purposes, but it gives you a nice wet wipe. It's very durable. The tears there. It's very durable for the most part, and I like them. They're good to just clean up real quick, whatever you need to clean. This is a quick wet wipe, and as you see, it doesn't take up hardly any weight at all. So I like to keep that inside this kit. The next thing I carry is a splint. There's been a lot of times people just aren't used to the Ozarks. They get out here, they get on the bigger rocks, they slip, they fall, they twist an ankle. So having a good splint for either a broken arm or a broken leg is essential for me. I've helped several people out on the trail with a splint, so I carry one. This is a SAM splint. It's very lightweight and it packs down very small. I really don't hardly notice it in my pack. Next thing I keep is just a jacket. It's just a rain jacket, all weather, and it has a hood in here that unfolds as well. And I like it because it's lightweight. I don't notice it in my pack, and this is a quick way to get warm and stay warm. So a lightweight jacket goes a long ways, and it packs down small. The next two things in the bottom of the kit here is medical. I do carry a tourniquet with me. It's a Cat 5. I recommend that you get the real Cat 5s if you're going to carry a tourniquet. So carrying a tourniquet and also a first aid kit. If you notice, the first aid kit's very light. There's only things in here that I'm going to use and need. I don't carry a lot of extra fluff. So inside here, first thing out is a couple of pairs of rubber gloves. They're essential. You have a stretch bandage. A couple more that are elastic, and some tape. Past that, you're going to have your alcohol prep pads. You're going to have some antiseptic towelettes. And some moleskin. Moleskin's really handy to have for hikers. As you know, if your feet aren't comfortable, if you get blisters on your feet and everything, that's really bad. So having the moleskin with you is very essential. You can put these on, you can put these around where it's rubbing. You can give these to people and it will keep their feet from blistering as bad. So moleskin's nice. Next thing, I carry some Benadryl. My allergies are getting to me today. Maybe I need one of these. And some little tweezers. I like having these small tweezers. And this packet here just has medication, just diarrhea type medication, pain relievers, ibuprofen, stuff like that. They're all individually packed inside there. Next thing I have is some shears with me. These are good for cutting clothing. It could be good for cutting up the tape, bandages, anything that you need the shears for. And these are all just different size. These are 4x4s here. This is the extra large one. These are series strips in case there's an open wound, you can close it. Just normal band-aids of all sizes. Some quick clot for bleeding. So anything from a small boo-boo to a large one, and that's what I keep on this side. Up here in the very top pouch, I keep a headlamp. I always like having a headlamp with me. It's good to have one. A lot of times you'll be out exploring, you come across a cave, and you want to look around inside there, so being able to slap on a headlight real quick is a cool way to be able to do it. And the other thing I keep in here is a lighter. And this is the Zygar tactical lighter. It has 3 flames that are butane, so I like having a lighter with me as well. You see where I keep my water bottle on this side. On my other side here, I have a Zoleo. And this is my emergency locator. It communicates with satellites. It keeps a dedicated phone number where I can exchange text messages while I'm out on the trail. So this is very handy. And if I get in trouble, I can hit the SOS button and send out a signal that I'm in trouble. So I like that as well, because you never know what's going to happen, right? Inside the small pouch, I keep an extra magazine with rounds and some spray. This is a Pepper CS mix spray, so it's good for whatever you might come across that you need to spray. And I also always carry protection with me. I always keep some sort of firearm on me at all times. And like today, I was out, I'm wearing kind of tighter clothing, so I didn't want to have it on my person because I don't like it where people can see it. I like to keep it concealed at all times. And I forgot my other holster, so I was stuck with this holster today. So I had to slide in the bag, but typically I like to keep something like that on me for protection. And that's also what fits that magazine that we looked at as well. And I like having a carabiner on my pack. It's good to be able to hang it up, get it off the ground. I don't like to set my pack down on the ground, so having a carabiner on it is very nice and handy for that. And that's pretty much everything in my pack. The only other thing that I keep on me every day, I always keep another little flashlight on me. It's called the Streamlight Wedge. It's super bright. I like it on me whether I'm exploring at nighttime, whatever. You really don't realize how often you use a flashlight until you actually wear one, and then you'll see. And I like to keep a knife on me as well, just a simple pocket knife, and those are pretty much it. So those are the things I take with me whenever I'm out on the trail. Again, I use everything that I take. I don't like to take unnecessary stuff. The only additional things I may bring is some more different snacks. But outside of that, this is pretty much it. So I hope you got some value out of this video. If you would, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.